for checking out Kotaku Bonsai. Today's going to be an exciting day. Today is one of those special days where the stars are all lined up. I was able to get in contact with 3 different homeowners who want me to get trees out of their yard. All 3 different species. One is a flowering pear tree, one is some type of flowering cherry tree, and the other is a tree that they don't know what the species is, but all trees are welcome here. So I plotted it out on the map. We're going to take a big loop. It's going to take a couple hours. We're going to go dig 3 different trees and bring them all home. This is something that you guys can do too, so I hope you'll stick around. I'll show you what I do, how I approach collecting yard-adori, yamadori, and hopefully we'll bring back some pretty trees that'll add to our collection. So I'm going to get some gear packed up in the Jeep, make sure we've got tie downs, shovel, handheld chainsaw, and some other things that we might need for digging. And I got 3 large pots to bring them home in. We're going to go get dirty. All right, let's check this out. So before we go dig up our first tree, or actually that first tree is already dug up, we just got to throw it in a pot and strap it to the Jeep. But before we do that, I just realized we were only a mile away from a little attraction here I thought you guys might like to see, since it has a bit of a oriental aesthetic. It's the Reading Pagoda. So we're in the city of Reading, Pennsylvania, and this pagoda was built many years ago on a hilltop overlooking the city, and I'll show you some of the views. Apparently we can't go in the pagoda today, it's closed, but I'll show you around a little bit. Here's a view looking at the city of Reading. I don't know if you can hear the music, but there's a Puerto Rican Day festival happening down there, and the whole town's pretty bumping with the festival going on. Let's take a look at the building. It's a beautiful day, guys. Well, watch out for the curb. Pretty neat, huh? So that's just a little detour to show you something new that you may not have seen before. If you've ever get to the area around Reading, Pennsylvania, check it out. It's on top of a hill, and it's worth a little drive. It's pretty cool. So I'm headed back to the Jeep. We're gonna get back on the road and go get our first tree. All right, here's our first tree of the day. It's already dug up. They've been watering it since yesterday when they got it out of the ground. Apparently it's where it was planted was in full sun, and it was too much for the tree. But it's got a pretty good trunk to it. I'm just gonna trim this up a little bit, get some of the lateral branches off, trim it down to size so it fits on the back of the Jeep, and we'll take it home. All right, there she is, all strapped down. let's head off and get our second tree. Okay guys, here is tree number 2 for today. It's pretty big. This might take a little effort getting this guy out of the ground. So here again, we're going to clean it up, get some of the either dead or unnecessary, unneeded branches off. Hopefully get it out of the ground with some intact roots and get it home. This is nice. I was able to park right here, so I don't have to carry this down the block or anything. All right, so let's get to it. So there's the hole that I made. And there they are. That's number 2. Not gonna lie, that was a difficult dig. There was a lot of rocks. And I'm sweaty and filthy. But I got it. Let's go on to number 3. Here's tree number 3 for the day. 20 feet tall, maybe 24. This is going to be a fair amount of work too.
I'm going to be exhausted by the time this is all done today. Look, this tree's still got the tag on it. Cleveland Select Flowering Pear. Cool. All right, so it took me literally like 2 minutes. Now we've got it down to a 3.5 foot stump. Still got some foliage on top, and we'll get it out of the ground. I dug another big hole today, and I got it in the pot. Here's a lot of the leftovers. The homeowner said just leave it right there and he'll take care of it. So look at that. If this survives, and I think it will, it's going to be a beautiful and massive bonsai eventually. I mean, it's such a thick trunk. This is a heavy tree, and I have to lug it up the grass and up that hill to the left is where my Jeep is. So hopefully I don't throw my back out, because this thing is heavy. Here it is, guys. This is a pretty good haul for today. Sorry, the sun's right there. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. I know one of those trees was already dug up for me, but the other two were tough. I'm gonna take them home now.